What's going on, good people? Spoken word Pat. I'm back, y'all, with another video. This video, as y'all seen in the title, is gonna be 5 reasons to stop avoiding the hard conversations. Okay. So, like I've been saying in my previous videos, I'm working on my talking, control of words. Trying to use less words and convey my point still. Okay. So I appreciate you guys just working with me, and I appreciate you guys if you have checked out the other videos, man, just rocking with me, and always put down in the comments what I can be working on, but also put something that I did good that y'all like, so I can keep improving on that. And that way we got constructive criticism going on. Okay. I'm not one of them YouTubers that think I know all, think I'm above everybody, or I think just because I got to this point in life, I feel like, can't nobody tell me nothing, or no, never gonna be that. I'm forever be a student, and that's what I want people to come to my channel and be, okay? We are all students, and we can all be teachers of something as well too, but forever be a student of that same subject, topic, or, whatever, right? With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump to the video. Today's gonna be one of them no fluff days. I got 5 reasons right here you should stop avoiding hard conversations. Starting with number 1. Okay. One of the biggest reasons you avoid hard conversations is because you don't know what's gonna happen. Okay. So fear is one of them things that keep us from making a move. Okay. And it gets to a point to where you don't notice and you don't feel it. There is no warning signs. There is no, okay, it's about to happen, or it's about to start. No, fear is one of those things where if you let it sit in the back of your mind, or if you just don't do nothing about it, or if you ain't taking no action on whatever that topic or subject is, your body is going, your mind is going to build up that anxiety. Okay, it's going to build up the fear of, okay, because we don't know. All right, you're not trying to find answers to it, you avoiding it. Okay, so that's going to be your first reason right there. Fear. You already not doing it because of that, but that needs to be one of your reasons that you are tackling the hard conversations as well, because without those hard conversations, we wouldn't be able to figure out anything. Okay. And quite frankly, if I got my circle around me don't have hard conversations with me, or they not telling me things that's hard to hear, are they really helping me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing here? So hard conversations are going to come with that initial feeling, but the more and more you do it, the more you get out of that stage of fear of having a conversation, of having, to tell somebody what they doing wrong, or somebody might be telling you what you did wrong, or whatever the case may be. Okay. You have to be able to accept constructive criticism to give it. All right. Same thing with respect. And you will build on both of those things the more you step out of your comfort zone and start having these conversations. Okay. And don't nobody like doing it. Okay. It's just that people then did it and 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 did it so much, it's second nature to them now. Okay. So number 1, anxiety and fear, confusion, resentment, all of that is building up. Okay. That's number 1. Whenever you decide to not have that tough conversation with somebody, or they not having that conversation with you, they basically saying fuck you. Okay, that's how you got to look at it. Because if you're not having them hard conversations, or those hard topics with your friends or your family or whatever, and you see them doing wrong, and you letting them do wrong, you basically saying fuck them. Okay, don't do that. Okay, have a hard conversation. And don't nobody like being a fucking stickler. Don't nobody like being that guy, but it's going to help them. It's going to help both of us in the long run, okay? It's going to build trust. It's going to build confidence in that within that relationship. People going to feel like they can come to you now. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't just talking about nothing. You ain't just on the next TikTok video or whatever you're doing, right? So, okay, cool. Number 2, we need to start distinguishing the difference between a misunderstanding and a disagreement. Okay? We need to start distinguishing the difference between misunderstandings and disagreements. Okay? What is a misunderstanding? A misunderstanding is a mistake, an accident. Oh, I didn't hear you, or I heard you the wrong way, or somebody could be having a bad morning and you don't know what's going on in their household, but they coming from that. They brought their energy to work. Now, when you say good morning to Greg like, man, I don't. He like he don't want to be here and some other shit. So now you in the back, yeah, like, okay. Well, fuck that guy. I won't be saying good morning to him no more. You know what I'm saying? And you might go as far to say, oh shit, well, I get we have a bad morning, but shit, don't mean we can come in here with I don't come here with no attitude with the. Okay, cool, but that's not you. You're not that person. That person is not you. You don't know what nobody got going on behind closed doors. Okay? That's an example of a misunderstanding, okay? A lot of people take misunderstandings and try to escalate them to disagreements when really it shouldn't be the case. Okay, so what is a disagreement? And this is going to vary person to person, but a disagreement is something that goes against your core values, beliefs, lack of a better word, morals. There you go. Principles. Anything that goes against your principles, your morals, your core beliefs, what makes you go, what makes you you, that's a disagreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that you need to be trying to either hash it out, or we got to get to the bottom of it, or we got to figure out another way to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not sitting right with my spirit. Okay? Now, that's a disagreement. That's a whole different conversation, okay? But when we start having these hard conversations and having the confidence to confront what's really going on, a lot of times we'll be able to distinguish, okay, this was a misunderstanding. Okay, this was a disagreement. I still don't agree with that all the way. So let me get away from you, or let me deal with this in another type of manner. That's why you need to talk first. That's the issue with street niggas. Okay? It ain't really no room for talking. You really can't walk up to no street dude and be trying to have a conversation with him. That's just not how that works. But that's why the streets, and that's why civilians are civilians, okay? So, I mean, you choose what you want to be. If you're watching this video right now, I know who you are and I know where you're going. Especially if you're still watching, because we 7 minutes into this thing, okay? It's distinguish the difference between misunderstandings and disagreements, okay? Number 3. This having hard conversations and tough and giving tough criticism, or constructive criticism rather, it's gonna improve your self-respect, the respect that you have for others, and your confidence. Okay? And that might sound small, it might sound repetitive, it might sound redundant, right? But these are things that people are looking for when they get older in life. What I tell people all the time is life is a compounding game, okay? Life is a compounding game. So what does that mean? Just like a Roth IRA, if you invest money into that account for so long, eventually the economy is going to start producing more money than you are putting in. This is where the term "make your money work for you." That's where that term comes from. Okay, making your money work for you, compounding. Now it's building on its own. Okay, same thing in life. With your beliefs, your core values as a kid was instilled into you, was whatever you were absorbing, soaking up as a child, as a young adult, you can forever be a student. You know what I'm saying? Your learning stops whenever you stop. Okay? That's why I say always be a student. But the game of life is compounding, okay? So whatever little small decisions you making every day, that's gonna shape you to be the person you gonna be. Okay? So, and it might not show right now, it might not show later on. It might show on your last day on this earth. But that's the person that you are becoming, okay? Life is a compounding game. So the more you risk having these conversations and being constructively critical, you will start to have more confidence. You will start to be a little bit more outgoing. You will start to be a little bit more engaging in others' conversations, or you know what I'm saying, to be able to input, okay? That's what life is about, bro, to be able to input into someone else's life, because you're doing it regardless, okay? It's all about, are we gonna actually do this and get for real? Because if I care about you, if you're gonna be around me, I'm gonna be around you. We gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to hash out hard, ugly situations, because it's life. Okay? Life ain't pretty. You shouldn't walk around trying to put a bow tie on this life shit, because life ain't pretty. But at the end of the day, it's still a gift. Okay? So you don't have to put a bow tie on it. It's already a gift if you accept it in that way. All right? So, number 3, the small things that people take for granted today, like self-respect, like having confidence, like being able to get up and go, just core values that determines what kind of character you're going to have. Okay? Stop avoiding the hard conversations. Number 4, you hold yourself back from information and greater opportunities. Okay? You hold yourself back from information and greater opportunities. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that you have to always be this person to where it's like, you got to be on the latest thing, or you got to know what's going on next, or you got to have all the answers and stuff. No, I'm not saying that. But if you go up to somebody and be like, hey, I don't know if somebody told you this today, but I seen the way you was doing this earlier, and I want to just show you how to do it the right way. Man, that person gonna have a lot more respect for you, because, depending on who you're talking to, if they immature or, young person or whatever the case may be, they might be upset, mad or whatever. But I guarantee you later on in life, or later on in the day, or whatever, later on in the week, the year, or whatever, you're going to be in the back of their head, because you didn't have to show them that. You didn't have to tell them to do it the right way. Okay? And a lot of times, if you tell people why they are doing it the wrong way, and why that's not the right way to do it, there will be a lot more understanding. Okay? It's a way to do and say everything. And a lot of people think when it's time to have a hard conversation, is confrontation. Like, it has to be like no, you doing it because you're scared. You're doing it because you don't know what's going on. It's uncertain. So you're going to already be on 10. Okay, this is human nature. We are already competitive, whether we are introverted, extroverted, or whatever. It's just in our human nature to fight, to be, either on top or for survival, right? So when you are, I'm sorry, because I think I just messed up a little bit. We ain't gonna edit that out. I want y'all to see everything I'm doing. That way I get better at it, okay? When you are having a hard conversation with somebody, that person is going to have more respect for you. And 9 times out of 10, if that person gets on somewhere, if that person has some information, if that person see you doing something wrong, they're going to look out for you. Okay? So that same coworker that you told, hey, they finna get ready to go off to a different job, they're going to think about you. Okay? They're going to check up on you. They're going to make sure that you good. Okay? And that's how that works. That's just how that works. Because once you put that energy out there, you already did your part. Okay? You already did your part. So, and that person might have something to tell you. They might have some information to exchange for you, or whatever the case is, right? And I'm not saying do it for these reasons. You just need to be having hard conversations anyway, bro. You need to be trying to further your mind, further your knowledge always. Okay? You're losing what you're not gaining. Okay? You lose what you don't use. Use your head. Okay? Use your head. Talk. Have discourse. Man, and disagree with people. Fuck. It don't have to be, bro. It don't have to be a yes man game every time it's time to have a conversation, or, you know what I'm saying? If it's a 1v1 conversation or whatever, it don't have to be, bro. Man, be a stand-up dude. Be a stand-up woman. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for what you think is right. Because if you don't, people will just be out here doing whatever. Okay? People will be out here doing whatever. Okay? And this shit don't have no age limit, bro. This shit ain't got no age limit. Kids can see everything and hear everything and feel everything because guess what they say? Fresh eyes see new information. Okay? The people that's been here and you numb to certain things, you're not looking at certain things don't affect you because we walking around with this shield up, our guard up. Okay? Learn how to have hard conversations, okay? And it's not about just you giving constructive criticism. It's about you being able to take it. You understand the balance there? Because it has to be balanced. If there is no balance, you're gonna fall, okay? There is no one person that know it all, okay? So, and last but not least, man, number 5, people cannot fix what they don't know. Okay, so a lot of people be saying, "Oh, he grown, she grown, she know what she doing. They know they ain't supposed to be doing it. They know what to do." Yeah, they do, but did you say anything to them? Now, it's one thing if such and such said something to him, you said something to him, that person said something to him, and they still want to do. That's on them. You ain't got no control over that no more. Hard head, make a soft ass. Let them learn. Let them figure it out. If you doing something wrong, you would want somebody to come tell you because you don't know. Depending on what kind of person you are. That's why I said, guys, a lot of this stuff in life is not hard. It's just we are in our own way. We are in our own fucking way. Okay? And we think we know better. Whole time, we don't know shit. We don't know shit. This life shit didn't come with no manual. It came with a Bible that's been rewritten a bunch of fucking times. And sometimes I feel like life still don't even go according to that. You know what I'm saying? So you will want somebody to tell you what you're doing wrong, especially if you don't know what the hell you're doing wrong. Okay? You don't want to be in no environment to where people ain't saying nothing to you or ain't checking in on you or ain't making sure you're good because what? You don't talk to people. You're scared. So guess what? They scared of you. They don't want to touch you. They don't want you to blow up. They don't want you to be volatile. They don't want you to do that. So they going to leave you alone. They ain't going to say shit to you. Because I would do that. I'm not going to touch you and talk to you and do whatever because you ain't giving that off. I used to do that. I used to be the introvert and blame it on my introvertness. Oh, I don't know what to say to people. I don't know what to do. No, it ain't about that, bro. It's about, man, putting yourself out there. Okay? I understand the introvertedness. I do understand that, but it's a time and place for that. When you at work, you at work. Simple. Put that shit aside. Put all that extrovert, introvert, all that shit to the side. Y'all need to be a team. Y'all need to be co-workers. Y'all need to be talking, communicating, whatever it is. Same thing if you're friends with somebody or if it's family member or if you're at school or something, it's the same principle. Okay? You have to start, man, just getting the job done, bro. A lot of times it just be us. It be us in our own head. Going back to what? Number 1, you building up the anxiety, that fear of what? Uncertainty, the unknown. Okay? So it's time to get to a point to where we are ready to have hard conversations, good people. Okay? Now I'm going to go back over this list one more time. I'm going to wrap it up. Number 1, you have a buildup of resentment, anxiety, confusion, frustration, uncertainty, the unknown, and guess who like to play there? The devil. Okay, that was another thing. All right. Number 2. Distinguish the difference between misunderstandings versus disagreements. Okay, we already talked about that. Misunderstanding is just, hey, I didn't know you was going through that, or oh, I didn't hear you on that, or I just forgot, or whatever the case may be. Just going through some shit or whatever. Disagreement is, no, I'm not doing that, or I don't agree with that, or this goes against what I stand for. This goes against my beliefs and my values and stuff. That's different, okay? To each his own on that. Number 3, you have improvement of self-respect, confidence, trust, really just, you like I said, you start to let go of that with frustration, anxiety, confusion, the unknown. Okay, so you have a little bit more know-how, you have a little bit more confidence to do certain things. Okay, because you know in the back of your head now, hey, it ain't all that, it ain't even what we thought it was gonna be. Okay, it'd be a lot of y'all bitch ass niggas that don't be trying to talk, that be ready to shoot a gun or be ready to, you know what I'm saying? You fucking shit up. You fucking your own life up. You fucking your kids' life up. You fucking your girl life up because you want to go be in jail because you don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to try to get to the bottom of things. Okay? We done lost so many lives because of not wanting to have hard conversations. You know what I'm saying? Want to do what we want to do. We scared already, so I'm finna go with my mood first. Hey man, and these are rules apply to just whatever environment makes sense for these rules to apply in. Okay. Number 4, you hold yourself back from information and opportunities that you can't see. Okay. That's the thing about life. We walk around here thinking that we know it all. We thinking that we Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. Can't get no more, can't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because we got to a certain level of achievements and accolades and qualifications and all this shit, we can't be told nothing. Watch God sit you on your ass. And last but not least, number 5, people cannot fix what they don't know or they don't see. Okay? And like I said, don't just assume that somebody's grown, that they looking at their own behavior, they paying attention to what they doing, because you don't know what the fuck somebody got going on in their own life, head, or whatever. Okay? It ain't shit to just communicate. Strengthen your communication skills, bro. And communicating ain't just always, oh, I'm gonna be a little bit late, or I'll be on time, or I'm just giving you a 15-minute heads up. That's punctuality. That's great. This is what communication is. Communicating is being able to, man, sit down, hash out the hard, tough, ugly that nobody want to talk about, nobody want to deal with. Everybody just want to feel good. Okay. People don't know. They can't work on what they don't know. What they don't know. Just like just like you a school teacher, right? And you walk up in the classroom, you see your kids doing nothing, but you ain't got nothing for them to do. It ain't nothing on the board, it ain't nothing, but you walk in and say, oh, why y'all ain't doing that? Mr. Berry, we waiting on you. People don't know what they can't see. And practically in a real practical situation, nobody's gonna walk up to you and be like, hey, what is it that I need to work on? Or what is that I need to do? No, I guarantee you they're not gonna do that shit. But if you actually give a fuck, and it ain't gotta be about, bro. It ain't gotta be to everybody, every stranger you met, because everybody don't know how to take constructive criticism. Okay? Especially if you don't have a relationship with this person. So I would just focus on these rules with people that you have a relationship with, or that you have to see every day, or because you might as well. What the fuck else are we doing? We gotta start making this life shit a little bit easier, guys, okay? All right, that's all I got for y'all today, man. It don't get no simpler than this stuff that I'm finna be going over. 101 ways to stop being weak. All right, guys, that's what we on this year. That's what we on this summer. Okay, we grinding, man. I got 100 videos that I'm finna pump out for y'all. Okay, and these ain't no short topics. Okay, like as y'all can see, these videos, they can get kind of long. So I'm working on it, guys. I just pray that you guys, keep working with me. If you are new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment down below. Tell me what was your favorite part of the video, which step did you like the most, which step helped you the most. Okay? Share this video with a family member or a friend, please. And until next guy, I can't talk. Until next time, guys, it's WP signing out.